Tight. Get right in there.
I'm ready for my close-up.
Here's what's in your teeth.
Then Star Wipe, then we're out.
Hey. Oh, Star Wipe, so Lord. I'm giving you a third angle for the helmet just because I brought that down right at the end.
You know what I have to say about that? Nice! I'm going to play these Kings of Leon and whoever they are. And then I'm going to go to you guys, if that's all right.
Wherever they are.
No talent hacks.
2-bit hacks.
Kids.
They'll never make it.
And nobody down with no interest.
Driving trains.
Or 10 times this year's cost for any Kenmore major appliance.
Sorry, that's all the way.
It's seamless.
After a day of hiking through a lush West Coast rainforest, you've made
What's the name of your record label these days?
start to set up
Pheromone.
Pheromone.
Yeah.
Just reach into your pack.
I thought I smelled something.
It's, they also have a band on there called Flash Lightning. Have you heard about those guys? Yeah.
When you have great clothes.
They're playing on Sunday.
A band called Swan. Sorry, Maria. Haven't heard of them.
Outdoor research.
It was Swallow.
Just another way Ocean River Sports is getting you out
Swallow
there.
the Swan.
Hey, Jimmy, what are you doing? I'm scratching all these dry
Okay, here we go. 30 seconds.
Why? Well, I haven't found a single one.
Well, what do you know? How about that? My odds radar was not malfunctioning after all. Look at this. It's the odds. Hi, men. What's up, Docs?
That was as serious as we're going to get. We're here, and boy, how did you arrange June in October?
Isn't that unbelievable what's going on? I mean, isn't it supposed to be snowing like crazy right about now?
Global what? Wow. Even the animals are going crazy. They're coming out of... not even going to hibernate this year. No.
No, bears don't actually hibernate.
Bears don't actually hibernate. That's what Pat says. He's some kind of bear expert. What do you mean?
Usually I'm just too loud, so I just stay off the mic.
Why are you saying
up
bears?
Island, when I was living up island, they just kind of sleep, but they don't. I saw one in the winter. That's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't hibernate.
Okay.
Blackies, the black bears.
Were you not at that A&W promotion? That is not a real bear. It's not.
That was in the summer, though.
Yeah, that one playing the trombone, not a real.
Is somebody writing this down? Who knew?
Who knew? Yeah.
What is he, a zoologist?
He is. Yeah.
A zoologist / drummer. How often do you see one of those?
Yeah, I know. Well, everybody needs a zoologist in the band.
Yeah. Settle something for me, would you? Mm-hmm. My crack team of investigative reporter tells me that this is something I've wondered about for a while. The name of the band, Odds. Apparently you were in a 2-bit Fleabag joint one night early on in the career on the BC coast somewhere, and somebody in the band said to someone else in the band, what are the odds of us ever escaping from BS gigs like this?
It is true.
It is true?
Yes,
Isn't that nice?
True.
Funny how those off-the-cuff comments can turn into a song or a band name like Hard Day's Night or Led Zeppelin.
Who would have known it would turn out to win the award as the stupidest band name you could ever pick?
You know, any publicity is good publicity. That's what I say.
You know?
Well, that's nice to know. You have about 46 other side projects, Craig. Northern Valenzuela, Strippers Union, can't remember the other 44. What's going on with those things?
Well, Strippers Union, we just finished the second album. We released one in 2005, and funnily enough, all of us in this room are on it. And it's going to come out in spring. Rob Baker from the Tragically Hip, the four of us, Simon Kendall, keyboard player. I'm from the Slugs, Cowboy Junkies, etc. Some horn players, some other singers. Gord Sinclair from the Hips on there a bit.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. We had lots of fun again.
Cool. Looking forward to hearing that. We loved to Give Up and Go Away, which was co-written by Dave Foley, I think, wasn't it?
It was his title, yeah.
Or he had a hand in it anyway.
Yes, yeah. I said, "Why don't you got anything for me?" One day on the telephone, and he said, "How about Give Up and Go Away? That just seems like a good title." So that was his contribution.
Nice. It's nice to have friends like that. You can just pick up, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on?"
I wonder if it was a hint.
Yeah. A wife thing, I don't know. By the way, Pat here, your zoologist drummer, he's been cheating on you. Did you know that? I was downstairs at a Blues Summit event, what was it, last year, I guess. Tom Lavin was headlining that. I mean, I look behind the drum kit, and who's there but Pat? Yeah. Do you know about this? Do you know this is going on?
He doesn't hibernate. No, he doesn't hibernate at all. He plays with anybody at all times of the year.
Oh, an open relationship. Well, we like those.
It's like a bear. The bears are opportunists. They see a squirrel, they might eat it. They see some berries, they'll eat that. It doesn't matter, whatever comes along. So if we're not busy, he sees another band, he just walks on their bus when they're sleeping, and the bus leaves town, and when they wake up, he's on the bus, and they're going, "How did Pat Stewart get on our bus again?"
On his iPhone, he's got an application it's called Jam Finder. So we can be in any city, any province, state, any country in the world, and he will find the jam that night and go in and walk up and go, "Hi, give me your drumsticks."
Steamers tonight.
And he happens to be pretty good, so the other drummer is just sadly looking for a new gig after that night, and Pat's hijacked their band.
Webmeister Bud, is it just me, or is this not a movie script writing itself right now?
I interviewed a couple guys from the Oz when I was in college in 1991 or 2, and it went just as
poorly
as this one is going.
we gotta get this.
He's looking for an adjective.
Yeah.
You've never recovered, have you?
Oh man! All right. So, what kind of wackiness are you guys going to be up to tomorrow night at UVic?
Well, we wrote. As you guys know, you've known us for many years, we like to have fun, and sometimes at the expense of our careers. So we decided to write down some of that and figure out why we have so much fun after all these years, and we have never, ever been careerists or fixated on success or things like that. So we wrote a sort of you see those one-man shows where somebody talks about their life. Well, we did a 4-man show, and we play our music all the way through it, and we have a big screen and a bunch of visuals to accompany it, and we incorporate the story of all our stupid decisions into the evening. It was kind of our 22nd anniversary idea in a way, and the folks from the Kids in the Hall helped us edit it after it was written, and it seems to make a certain amount of sense.
Sounds exciting. And I find it interesting that you would say that you have no aspirations, really, of what would be traditionally referred to as success. So that's nice to hear. Down-to-earth guys.
Well, when you say you have 46 projects going, it's because none of us, and Pat's in a million bands, and Doug and Murray, we can't say no to anything that seems like a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't turn out to be such a good idea, but you just go, yeah, I want to play music. That's what I got in this for. Yeah. And other people would say, a manager might say, you should stick to the one thing so everybody knows what you're doing and you brand yourself and all those things, but we're too dumb to do that.
I think you've had plenty of success, but if you ever reach the point where you decide, there is no success, and you're cool with not being successful, well, you're all set for a radio career. So don't worry too much about it.
Yeah.
You're right here on 100.3.
That's right. Yeah.
If we wanted, we've done really well. So I'm not saying we haven't been, but don't think we've ever been fixated on that as the goal.
No. Now, we've been giving away some tickets for tomorrow night's show. We've had 4 winners, and what we're going to do is get you to choose one of those. Do you want to do this now, or do you want to play a little tune for us first and then come back and do that? Do you want to heighten this?
Can you folks out there in the queues hear the sound of the shuffling pieces of paper?
One of you knows who you are.
One of you knows exactly who you are, and you've been to the mountain, and you've discovered who you are.
Do you want to do this now, or play first and then do this? Heighten the suspense a bit?
Let's heighten the suspense.
Oh, okay.
Keep them hanging.